Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Critics Cup. My name is Jacob and today I have a kind of Lego City update. But I thought instead of showing you off my Mandalorian army, I thought I would have the Mandalorian army invade my Lego City. So by doing a city update and doing this video all in one. So if you saw in my previous video with the magazine, I got 6 of these guys. Now I have 7 because I got one from the set and the Mandalorian Starfighter. So I've just cobbled together this quickly. It took me like 10 minutes to quickly do all this. I have a bunch of trans orange pieces, as you can see, scattered throughout. These pieces are really useful because you can actually stand them upside down and give yourself different angles for different flames and stuff, and using the Ninjago pieces as well really creates a fiery element. Anyway, you can see here I've got some speeders. I have 3 of these Mandorlian Battle packs which just recently retired. I've just created a little battle scene here. The bad guys are severely outnumbered because unfortunately Lego haven't released any new red Mandalorians for Darth Maul's faction. But up here on the roof, we've got Bo-Katan with the prison cell for Darth Maul ready to go, some gun turrets, and we've got one of Ahsoka's clone troopers there guarding it. Speaking of Ahsoka, down there I've just placed the phone and got Darth Maul and Ahsoka ready to fight. Got the Mandalorian Speeder set from 2013. Got Gar Saxon Pilot in it. I've just placed some Mandalorians randomly all over the Sanctum, which you would have seen in the previous update. Broken off a bit of my boutique hotel, which I have just added in the city, so that fits in nicely on the corner. Completes that off now. Up here, we've got a bunch of Mandalorians. This is like a separate faction that are trying to stay out of the fight, but also getting kind of caught in the crossfires as they trying to regroup down there. Got one. There you go. So he's one of the blue ones, but yeah. And then I've got some civilians running away from all the chaos. Kind of like segregated it to one street, but the fight will break out. Over here we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi coming in on one of my favourite sets of all time, the Mandalorian Starfighter. So I've got him coming in. Nothing else has really changed. A little technique that I would highly recommend people do is I filled in all the gaps on the roads now. So I've added some like weed elements because I had like extra little green pieces. And also if you get the same colour dark bluish grey pieces that match the roads, you can create some like little potholes. I've got a little frog there. And I also created a little pothole here. I just thought that was an interesting technique. It kind of feels more realistic. If you live in the UK, potholes are a pain for us in the UK if you drive. But yeah, so that's my little Lego City update / Mandalorian Siege. I hope you did enjoy that little Mando segment of the As you can see, I have reset the city back to its original state. I am filming this segment quite a few weeks later at this point, and have bought some extra sets which you may or may not have seen reviews on. So make sure you check those reviews out of the latest Marvel and Star Wars sets that I've been doing videos on lately. Anyways, but yeah, just finished wrapping up my Harry Potter and Star Wars Advent Calendar reviews, which you can check out. Now, it's a little bit early for Christmas stuff, but I thought why not many people have reviewed these calendars. Get the reviews out to you guys so you can see how great these are. I think the Harry Potter one is definitely the best if you're into Harry Potter. You get 7 minifigures with that. Star Wars is pretty decent. I think Marvel's got the weakest selection because you're basically getting all the minifigures from the Venator plus some random Christmas sweater characters, which are good, but could have been better. Up here, the top shelf has changed. I've moved Voltron in here. Got the castle in the middle still, and I've moved Optimus Prime here, but I've got the golden figures spread out. And what I'm going to be doing in this video is adding the micro builds from the newest Advent calendar to the Hogwarts castle, like I've done with the horse carriage and the boat, as well as the train. So yeah, going to be adding all those to fill out the Hogwarts micro scale scenery. So I've added the Quidditch and goalposts. Over there, hiding in the back is, if you can see it there, got the Chamber of Secrets. But yeah, got the other one pinwheel next to the other version. And over here we've got the Forbidden Forest off to the side. Kind of matches up geographically, but not quite. Of course, it's never going to be accurate with the space I have. In terms of the other micro builds, such as these ones, I think I'm going to put with the rest of my Harry Potter display. So all this is like minifigure based stuff here. And then these builds here, I think I'm going to include with their larger counterpart. So as we walk into the room, as you can see straight away, I've put the Stranger Things set up here now, which is a much better placement for it. It's where it originally was, but I had Voltron on here. But now that that's in the other room with Optimus Prime, this works so much better. The DC stuff has also drastically changed as well. So I've tidied this shelf up. So I've tidied this shelf up as well. So we've got all the Batman villains and Jokerland. And just beneath that, we have the DC Extended Universe sets. I've added the Scarecrow Compaster though, because didn't fit on any other shelf. And ignored the inaccurate Flash, Shazam, and other eye stuff. I just thought they kind of fit in, like just to see the CW, Flash, and Arrow together. And Shazam is part of this universe, but that's the only figure of him they have done. Here, the Batman's shelf here has changed. So this is the Lego Batman movie stuff with the blue helicopter thrown in for good measure. Just beneath that, got 3 of my versions of the Batmobile. So we've got the classic Tim Burton inspired version, got the Adam West Batmobile, and the Tumbler, which is my Batmobile growing up. Just beneath that, we've got all the Justice League characters. So that's pretty cool. Also, that's changed a little bit is the Jurassic World setup. I got this for like dirt cheap in Tesco a few weeks ago. So it came with Blue and Beta. It's just hiding there. And for Harry Potter, you've seen the Diagon Alley shelf. And beneath that, we've got the Hogwarts Castle with the treehouse, which kind of makes up the Forbidden Forest, plus an Adventure Time stuff there. And here we've got a little street area with all the different buildings and the dragon. But yeah, so what I've added is the micro scale from the calendar there, the night bus together, Ollivander's one shop, which I thought would be a cute little model that Harry has or something like that. And then here I thought, because there's no proper upscale versions of these other micro builds, but we do kind of have the Ministry of Magic, but I don't have that yet. So I've got the little Ministry of Magic there. And I put Gringotts here because, of course, we will hopefully get an expansion to this set next year. And I thought Hagrid with his motorcycle kind of made sense because we'll borrow in front of the larger one. And I've added the minifigures as well. So I've got Neville versus Voldemort out here as from Deathly Hallows Part 2. I've also added down in here, so like in Dumbledore's office there, added the little fin for him, the little fountain pin. Got Professor Slughorn with my Half-Blood Prince scene. So as you can see, I've got little scenes from each film. That all has been added to my little Chamber of Secrets set up, which has Tom Riddle. I've added Sirius Black hiding in front of his wanted poster, probably not a good place to hide. So the Lego Star Wars display hasn't changed a hell of a lot, but I've got now 2 of the yellow clone commanders, unfortunately, but I'm just going to treat them as yellow clones at the end of the day. I've just added the Hoth stuff over here. So this is my Mandalorian army all together now. I've added an extra snowtrooper in here, and I also added an extra battle droid over here. Then in the back there you can see the new Ewok attack set with the little walker. But yeah, that's my Stormtrooper / Mandalorian collection. Above is where it's changed the most. So big bad bat shuttle next to the little one. Added the little droid stuff there. See the little Hoth AT-AT, so I've got the poly bag there and the advent calendar one. Added the Tatooine stuff together here. On there we've got the Wampa Cave and the actual Wampa Big Fig, which was one of my brother's sets growing up. Got my 2 gunships together here, as you can see. And then this is where my Batmobiles used to be, so I've just added the little Razor Crests next to the bigger one with Grogu and Mando in there. Just used one of my extra Mando minifigures, so I wasn't too worried about having him sitting there. And yeah, that's it. So this gives me more space to buy like the Inquisitor ship. I'd like to hear your thoughts down below, what you guys think of this. And remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.